What's going on? I'm back with another one. Shout out to Conscious X. Shout out to I Expose the MCs. Shout out to Candace Michelle. Shout out to Freelance TV. And shout out to all you truth seekers. Okay, right now we're going to be talking about Gucci Mane. And I was a huge Gucci fan. I loved Gucci, old Gucci, before he went to jail. I loved old Gucci. And when he came out, I knew something wasn't right. And I saw his first video and I said, the flow is different. He looked different. He acting different. This is not Gucci. And that was the time in my truth seeking that I was in the clone ideology. But I really wasn't feeling it because the concept of having to clone a whole person and then give them at least enough of the memories and understanding of self that the other person had to allow them to even remotely be that character would not be possible. That would be on the line of conscious transference, which we are merely just being exposed to in the media. So I just kind of dipped away from it. And when I heard about Hopsin, I remember the first time I seen him, I was like, oh, he looked like Gucci. And I kind of just left it alone. I didn't really bother. But, a lot of the truth seekers out here kind of made me realize, like, oh, they the same person. So we're going to get into that. And we're going to get into spiritually why Hopsin would want to take on the role of Gucci. So, first of all, anybody who was a Gucci fan would know Gucci wasn't with all the shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? He's about getting his money, getting his paper. You know what I'm saying? But now that he's gone to jail, his personality is totally different. And Gucci never came across to me as an arrogant a-hole. You know what I'm saying? That never came across to me as a Gucci fan. I always just thought he was fly. You know what I'm saying? He was a chunky fly nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he liked his ice and he liked, you know what I'm saying, his money. And he liked his women, and that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? He liked his food and his liquor. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. It never was a lot of arrogancy that came across with Gucci to me. I could be wrong. Somebody else could feel another way. Somebody else may have a different story. But just as a fan, I never got that energy from Gucci. But now he's changed a lot. You know what I'm saying? He has changed to the point that I think a lot of his original fans pretty much don't even really mess with him like that. I think a lot of the newer fans that came on after he came out of jail are the fans that are really keeping him going, and the deal that has been made with the new Gucci is what's keeping him relevant and keeping him in the public eye and keeping him financially stable, with his planted wife and whatnot, because she's not a real person. Keisha Kawara is not a real person. So we're going to look at how tall Gucci supposed to be. Gucci's supposed to be 6'2". Now, you can go on his Instagram and you can go actually on here and look at compilations of the new Gucci. He is not 6'2". He is not 6'2". And anyone who is a tall man or has dated tall men will definitely tell you that man is not 6'2". He about 5'9" to 5'11", but he is not 6'2", okay? So you can look at old Gucci, look at his eyes, look at his bone structure, look at his head. It's not even shaped the same. So we're going to get into Hopsin here, who is the gentleman that's playing Gucci. Okay, this man is the one that's playing Gucci. That's why he act different. That's why their personality is similar, because I went and watched some of his videos too. And the new Gucci acts a lot like this person right here, Hopsin. Like, he cannot hide his original persona. He cannot hide who he actually is. Really goofy energy, kind of all over the place. Busting out splits and stuff. That's very Hopsin. And it's just really, it's him playing Gucci. Like, it's so obvious. Like, if you just went and did your research, you would come to the same conclusion I've come to. Even the body structure. And you have to remember, like, these people know how to put on prosthetics. They know how to make someone look bigger through filters and adjustments. And, you know, you people that know how to do Photoshop can vouch for that. You can make someone bigger. You can make someone smaller. We see it all the time. Because we are only seeing these people through a phone screen, through a computer screen, you know what I'm saying, majority of the time. And you people who like, oh, I want to sing Gucci as such and such, whatever, you saw what you thought you saw, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. If you ain't sit down and go to his house and eat food with him and his family, I don't care about none of that. Even if you did, I still don't care about none of that. Okay, Hopsin is 5'9", and that's why I said that's about right. When you go look at the Instagram, you're gonna agree that's about right. That sounds right. That's what he looked like. He's about 5'9", 5'11", somewhere around there. The height does not add up to what they say Gucci is. You know what I'm saying? So, he don't even look like that tall. You know what I'm saying? So, now here we go to Hopsin as Gucci. And it's clear. It's evident. It's so evident. Even the shape of his head is the shape of Hopsin. No, I don't care how much weight you lose, the shape of your dome doesn't change. Now, why would Hopsin do this? Because it's lucrative, okay? And there's going to be a blood sacrifice ritual. This is a blood ritual. They either killed off or kept the old Gucci locked up. Hopsin takes on the role. He plays the character. Hopsin probably is going to be the character that's going to be knocked off as the blood symbolistic sacrifice. Symbology is really, really important in Hollywood. It doesn't have to be a legit blood sacrifice. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be a fake death. And that symbolism of that fake death is going to bring Hopsin into the full birth of being the real Gucci. You see what I'm saying? Like in a sense, you know what I'm saying? It's going to make it solidified in stone that Hopsin is going to be the Gucci. You see what I'm saying? So he's going to get all of the benefits that come with being Gucci. You see what I'm saying? That he wouldn't get all the accolades and all the money and all the things, all the deals that are going to come with being the new Gucci. That Hopsin probably wouldn't really get, because I don't know a lot of people that even really know who Hopsin is, which is why it would be so easy for him to play this role. Look at the nose, look at the eyes, look at the mouth. That's Hopsin. Even that smile is Hopsin. You can go and look at some more pictures of Hopsin. That's Hopsin. You see what I'm saying? So this deal, this contract that Hopsin has signed is very lucrative, and it's going to give him the opportunity to be in places that he normally wouldn't get to be in as Hopsin. You see what I'm saying? He's going to be able to get deals and contracts, and after this blood ritual is complete, and he continues to play Gucci. Now, if he does kill off Gucci, I wouldn't be surprised if both of them got killed off and he goes on and plays another character, because he's already proven himself to be trustworthy and that he's going to keep his word and play these roles the way that they want them to be played. You see what I'm saying? His whole life is staged. That's why he's behaving in manners that the old Gucci would never do. Ostracizing his family and things like that. Gucci would never do that. You know what I'm saying? But again, you don't have to believe us that's spilling the beans and spilling the truth. You can go do your own research. I definitely encourage it. And for those of you who really, really want to seek this knowledge, I'm going to tell you the same way Conscious X encouraged me and made me feel like, I really need to speak up about a lot of the stuff spiritually that I know about. If you got more information that can bust this open and you have capabilities of giving new insight to these kind of ideas and these truths, please make videos. Please, spill the knowledge. Let us know what's really going on so that we can put these pieces together, because we got to stick together. You know what I'm saying? We really do. And I expose the MCs, says it all the time. We got to stick together because we a family, period. All right. So go do your research. I hope you all have a great night. Don't just take my word for it. Research. All right, family. Peace, peace. Have a good one.